Thank you. It is raining. It reminds me, 5 years ago, in Choa Chu Kang, the people stand with me in the rain. Because you are with me, and you support us in our cause. Because it is raining, it is water. I will talk about water. We talk about water. I talk about it on Tuesday. I talk about it on Saturday in Choa Chu Kang rally. I got so much overwhelming support. The media dare not dare to print it. Do you read anything about the water that I talk about at the rally? No, nothing. Why? Because there is a blackout of what I say. And because the minister here is the Minister for Environment and Water Resources, I will bring it up here for him to address it. Example. Water. In my book, in the Parliament speech, this year I talk about our water conservation tax. After analyzing that the government has a lot more money than they actually need, that they actually pump in a lot more money into the reserve, they can afford to reduce our tax burden, our cost of living. I read in today's paper, our Prime Minister wants to address this high cost of living, expensive cost of living. I have one suggestion for him many times, 2 years ago, this year, and now. That is, cut the water conservation tax in your PUB bill. Do you want the water conservation tax to be cut? Louder! Reporters, please tell your editors, don't edit it. Put it inside. Tell the ministers to respond.
Hello.
This is the cover. Water is an essential constituent of life. Without it, we all die. The message to conserve is important. It's all in my speech. You can get a book outside. We don't deny that. But to tax you, and you, every Singapore citizen here, and PR, to tax us for the first drop of water coming out from the tax is cruel, it's evil. In the past, we rely on Malaysia for water. There's only 1-2 sources of water. Now, our government boasts about 4 national taps. We can convert Saitri into drinking water. We can convert seawater, Saitri, into drinking water. We have the technology to change all these things into cheap, available resource for our people. Water is no longer a scarce resource in Singapore. Singapore! If water is no longer a scarce resource in Singapore, we should not have a scarcity tax. We should not have this water conservation tax on you. At least not on the first cubic meter of water per month. Understand that? When you see the Minister Yaakob at the walkabout, walk out to him and ask this question. Ask him, when are you going to cut the water conservation tax? Or reduce it at least for the first cubic meter of water. It is important for him to address it. Okay? So, remember that when you see him. Next. The next thing that you want to cut. Do you want to cut your tax burden? Do you want to cut your other burdens? Yes? Okay? Every year, you pay $110 for your radio and TV license. If you are late in paying, how come? You know how much is the fine? Very heavy. Okay? Not proportionate to the amount of 110. They fine you because they say that they already give you warning. Radio and TV license. You know how much the government subsidizes the MediaCorp to produce TV channels that they want them to do, the national programs that they want the MediaCorp to produce. You know how much they subsidize them? In my book, $5 million. $5 million. You know how much the government collects from this radio and TV license from you? $110 million. You know all this money goes to what? Pay MediaCorp to produce programs that you don't watch for their national agenda, for programs that should be financed by the government. They have their national agenda. They want certain programs to be produced. They must pay for it. They should not get you to pay a fee for this, to produce and support their national agenda. Why? Because the government is rich enough